If we hold people accountable and then we move on to implementation, this is my favorite word, implementation. One of the best books out recently is called Execution. I was like, wow, if I would have wrote Execution, I wouldn't have had to talk about implementation. I was a little slow off the thing there. But implementation, how many times have you been in a staff meeting? How many times have you been on a conference call when you've actually heard good ideas? People talking about good things, right? Well, come on, sometimes you hear people talking about good things. But don't you ever hear good ideas in a staff meeting, good ideas come up on a call, and people go, wow, that's a good idea. And then what happens? Wow, are you sure? Nothing. Nothing happens. I spent 1, 2, 3 years with a company to try to get their goals for a year down from 15 to 3. 15, because what happens when you have 15 goals? Nothing. 20% of this gets done, 30% of that gets done, 40% of this gets done, but nothing gets done well. So if you get down to just 3 things, or whatever number you pick, but for me I found 3 things is about the best you can do, and focus on them and work on them and get them done, and then move on to the next, people actually like and enjoy coming to work. Folks, this is not rocket science. Some of you in the room might be rocket scientists. God bless you, I'm not that smart. This is not rocket science. This is how do we get people to do things and do things well. And we do that, our job as a manager, supervisor, or leader, our job is to get things done and get things done right. That's our job. And all we have to do is find out how to get that done. And we think it's through programs, processes, emails, all the board meetings, all that kind of stuff. It's through your people. You can't get anything done without your people. So we have to get out of Lone Ranger syndrome, and we have to get into the people that work with us and for us. Because if you take accountability, you hold your people accountable, and you actually implement 1, 2, 3 good ideas a year, what do you think happens? Success. I mean, it's just so simple that I say, have you ever thought of done something so well that you just ignore it? All we want to do, you know all this stuff. I'm not talking to you about anything you don't know. All we want to do is move things from the back of our mind to the front of our mind, and then implement them. Because we spend all our time on the wrong things. You address mindset, attitude, philosophy, you get buy-in from your people. If you don't get buy-in from your people inside an organization, nothing's going to change. Nothing will happen. Once you get buy-in, you can do just about anything that you want. So, once we have addressed mindset, attitude, philosophy, and then we go to accountability, implementation, and results, if you hold people accountable and then you do implement 1 or 2 or 3 good ideas, what happens with results? They go up. They take care of themselves. My background is from sales. My background is from management. People hammer us all the time. Numbers, 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 right? What are the numbers? What are the numbers? What are the numbers? And so at some point, what do? We make up numbers. We lie. We tell them anything that they want to hear just to make them go away, right? Folks, this is simple stuff.
Mike makes things simple and sales go up. It's a no-brainer business decision. Barry Heron, Executive VP Sales and Marketing, Gilead Sciences, Geneva, Switzerland.
The salespeople